Welcome back to the fourth section from ZOHO Books course, and this time we will explain how to proceed loans transactions in ZOHO Books, and we have an example today in the 1st of January 2025. The company got a loan from Cairo Amman Bank by 70,000, but here we have ILS for 5 years with 5% annual interest rate and repaid by Al-Quds Bank 1485.3, also ILS every month, and this amount or monthly payment divided to two parts, as you see here: installment and interest rate. So how we can perform or record this transaction using ZOHO Box. As you see here, we have three main steps should be followed to record this kind of transactions. The first one, record the loan itself, and we will see how we can record this loan, and after that to approve or recording the repayment amounts or repayment amounts for the loan, and also the payments related to interest expense related to this loan. So three main steps. Let's go to ZOHO Box and to see how we can recording this transaction. Okay, the main bar here, and from left side bar we click banking, and from the list of banks here we have to choose the bank which we will receive the amount related to the loan in this account. So in our example, we talking about Cairo Amman Bank, so click Cairo Amman Bank, and as you see here we have some icons. Let's go directly to add the transaction, click this list. As you see here we have two main categories in this list. The first one, money out, so any payments should be selected from this list, and the second category is money in. So the first one, money out, represent cash outflow, and the second category represent the cash inflow for this account. So to go directly, let's have a look at that kind of payments or receipts So expenses or expense vendor advance or other things. Let's directly go to our transaction which related to the loan, how we can which of from these items related to recording loan, because this transaction, the loan related to in or out money. In reality, it's related to money in, because the amount related to the loan will be deposited in our bank account. For that, we have to choose one item from that items. So we go to transfer from another account and choose this item, and according to the details as you see here, to account, it will be deposited in Cairo Amman Bank, from account. So in this case we have to choose long term, because our sorry because Mm. So, because this amount will the period for repayment for that loan more than 1 year. So in this case, we classify this loan as long-term loan. So from loan, from account, let's go down and choose transfer from another account. Okay, but sorry, go back and choose from the list deposit from another account, and here you choose this, the date, or and here from the amount. According to our example, we have 70,000, and via cash from account, long-term loan. And if there is another details, we should enter, and after that we will save this amount. As you see here, this so deposited this amount deposited in our bank account. So and our uh, account balance will increase by this amount. So this is the first step which we can do to record receiving the amount related to loan in our bank account. So the second procedure is to go back to expenses, recurring expenses, exactly, and to click recurring expenses and add a new one. It could be called monthly payment for Cairo Amman Bank loan. And you can choose monthly, and it will be ended in this year, the December of 2029. And here expense account should be loan, long-term loan, to be deducted by the payments every month, and every month, after every payment or monthly payment, the balance of that loan will be reduced. The amount here, according to our example, I think yes, this amount, go back and enter this amount, throw, also according to our equation, it will be paid by Al-Quds Bank. So here we have to choose Al-Quds Bank, and if you have more details you can enter it here, and now we can go and click save. So this is the second procedure to solving the loan which we talked, or which we get before from the bank. And the last thing related, or the last step, is to go to recurring expense and click expense, and this time we will record the transaction related to interest expense. So we can call this recurring expense interest expense. Expense for Cairo Amman Bank loan. Okay, and repeated every month. And also here the amount is in our equation, we have this amount, so copy and paste. But before, we have to identify expense account, and in this case the expense account will be interest expense, and you search about this account. Expense interest expense, it doesn't, it again, bank fees and charges, consulting expense, credit card charges, depreciation expense, other expenses. We can choose other expenses, or another alternative is to go back to your chart of accounts and add interest expense in the in your chart of accounts, and after that return to this screen and the interest expense will appear in this list. But to save time, let's choose other expenses. Okay, and paid through through uh, cash. We will, oh no, it the logic said that it could paid by Al-Quds Bank. So after that, go down and save. Uh, by performing this step, we fully manipulate or process loan transaction, and you have to keep in mind, first of all, you have to record the amount received as a loan in your bank account. This is the first. The second thing is to make a recurring expense to pay, to record the payment related to that amount, and after that you have to make recurring expense to record the interest rate related to that loan. So this is the first section in our lecture today, and let's move to the second section to or the second section in this video related to item adjustments. There are many reasons to adjust our inventory when we perform counting for our items and units. You should have some different items. In some cases the goods could be lost for many reasons: the fire, stolen, damage, or any other reasons, and that reasons reduce our quantity from specific items, and we will reflect that to our system to match what we have in our system and in reality we have in our stores. This point is critical all the time. The amounts or the quantity for items in ZOHO box should be equal the quantity in our stores. To keep that, you have to make adjustment in some cases. The adjustments could be to increase the units in our system or to decrease it according to the situation. So how we can make that transactions in ZOHO box? We have to go to items menu and choose inventory adjustments, and after that we have to make a new transaction. Let's go and see how we can perform this idiots. As you see here, we have to go to items and choose inventory adjustments. Click it. This screen will be display. Click a new one, and first of all you have to choose between quantity adjustment or value adjustment. In our case we talking about quantity adjustments, and choose or record the date, choose the account affected by this transaction, in our case cost of goods sold. The reason for changing the quantity in our stores, in our example, as you see, stock on fire, stolen goods, damaged goods, and other reasons. So in our example, we choose damaged goods, and you can also choose the branch, and after that you go down and you choose the item which affected by this damage. So in our example, iPhone 16, choose this, and automatically ZOHO will show that quantity available according to ZOHO box 20 units, and here a new quantity on hand, because we only lost one unit from that item. So a new quantity on hand could be it will be 19. So in this case, a quantity adjusted -1, and this is correct. Go down, there are no additional information required, so you can go here and save and submit. Okay, make so inventory adjustment document pending for approval. So if you go here and make approve, yes, okay, so approved. In this case, if we go to items, it will be reduced from 20 to 19. So okay, okay, one step is left to in inventory adjustment. We choose this. After approving, you have to go here and convert to adjusted. Okay, inventory adjustment has been updated. So now if we return back to items and go to iPhone 16, as you see here, the stock on hand reduced by 1. Before this transaction, the total stock on hand 20, but now is 19. So we can perform this transaction in this manner. So that's all for this section, and let's move to the third section in our video today. The last section today is related to the reports which are provided by ZOHO Box. In general, ZOHO Box provide a big or a good set of reports and details report about everything in ZOHO Box. As we discussed, you can collect all the reports which related to your customers, balances, items, invoices, and other details which related to sales in general, and the same thing for purchases and accounting and everything. So everything is available in the report side or on ZOHO Box. Let's go to see how we can go to the reports. Every time again you have to go to left sidebar, and from left sidebar you can choose reports, and here, first of all, you can search for any report, for example, customers. If you want anything about customers, you can choose this one customer balance summary, and also the same if you searching about vendors, you can get some reports which related to vendors, and you choose what you want from that list. So let's have a look about the classification of the reports or the categories. The first thing, business overview, which provide a general or a main a view about the financial performance and financial position, uh, and it contains the main financial statements like profit and loss, cash flow statement, balance sheet, and also if you want to make a financial analysis about the ratios for your financial performance and the movement of equity. And after that, this is the first category. The second category is sales by customer, sales by item, sales by salesperson, and also inventory summary, committed stock details, inventory valuation summary, and other details as you see here. After that, receivables and the aging summary, accounts receivable aging summary, and invoice details, retainer invoice, and all that reports as you see. A big set of reports here about the payments, about recurring invoices, payables, purchases and expenses, and taxes, banking, and the projects if you have any projects or additional projects, accountant, for accountant, trial balance, fixed asset register, and all the details you have in this list. So I suggest to work deeply or check all that kinds of reports to be familiar with, and this is what we want to discuss in this video. I think it's beneficial. If you have some question, you can write that question in the comment of the video. So thank you very much for your watching. I hope it's beneficial, and see you in other courses. Bye bye.